Hello, I'm Soap, and today I'll be talking about the decline in roleplaying in Royal High and how Campus 4.3 worsened the map. The new map is small and cramped. I've already talked about this in my opinions video, but basically the new map doesn't look like a school at all, so it's like not ideal for school roleplays, plus the limited areas and space makes it very uninteresting to roleplay in. The style of the new campus also limits the type of roleplay, but by this I mean, like, you can basically only do like beach party themed roleplays, but this gets old quick. You may be thinking, then why don't roleplayers go to Campus 3? That may seem like a good idea, because Campus 3 is more aesthetically pleasing than Campus 4.3, and every area is bigger than the new campus. But the main problem is the teleportation, which means you have to have someone friended to roleplay with them, and teleportation takes a long time. This is inconvenient, plus it would be hard to find someone in Campus 3 that would actually want to roleplay with you. Also, you can no longer access the Campus 4 classes outside of class time, so you can't roleplay during classes. This makes school roleplays almost impossible. Also, having 15 players in a small campus is really chaotic. This isn't exclusively a Campus 4.3 problem, but I feel like the ball was a main carrying force behind the roleplaying, because the drama, the dancing, you know? I mean, you can still play Campus 2, but it's annoying to teleport there just to be disappointed with the lack of people roleplaying. I almost forgot to talk about the main thing. Campus 4.2 had so many cool areas for roleplaying, such as the library and the mermaid area, but they're now all gone. Weekend mode. The only way you can roleplay is if you're playing in weekend mode, because otherwise you get teleported to lessons constantly. You might think weekend mode encourages roleplaying because there's no one farming. However, this isn't true, because most people use this time to make outfits, dorms, and lockers. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing this, but my point is no one's interacting with other players. In weekend mode, you can't access the Campus 4 classes unless you're on the schedule, which makes roleplays just bland. Also, most people can't be bothered to teleport into a weekend mode to find people to roleplay with. Plus, finding people to roleplay with requires server hopping, so this adds an extra step, making this all very inconvenient. Also, personally, when I'm building, it takes a really long time, so I wouldn't appreciate someone asking me to roleplay when I'm just trying to lock in. Unrelated to the weekend mode, but I find it annoying that you can't place down the drinks that you make in the new library area. Because if you could roleplay being a barista or something, like in the old beach house when you make smoothies for other people. My roleplay. Okay, I'm going to give some sort of anecdote, I guess. Basically, I'm making a Royal High roleplay series, and this new campus forced me to rewrite my script, because most of the scene locations no longer exist. I also had to build scenes such as a classroom, because you can't access classes in weekend mode anymore. The cramped areas also make it really hard to get good shots, because you can't zoom out significantly. I also had to scrap any previous footage I had taken in Campus 4.2 because it wouldn't match with the new footage. This new update forced me to further delay the project because I had to rewrite scripts instead of making progress. Anyways, if you want to join this Royal High roleplay series, which is called Shards of Harmony, the audition link is in the description, but I recommend you watch this video if you want more information. I know I made it sound really bad, but I'm still planning to go through with this roleplay. Final thoughts. Basically, I have a personal vendetta against Campus 4.3 for making my roleplay series 100% more difficult, and the map is just low-key bad. There isn't much for roleplayers to do. And the culture of Royal High has changed significantly, so it's not only on the fault of Campus 4.3, but you are unlikely to find people who are willing to roleplay in weekend mode. Anyways, check out the trailer for my Royal High roleplay Shards of Harmony, and please like and subscribe.